If you're one of the guitar players out there that feels like their soloing or improvisation is stiff and repetitive, and you know what you're doing, you know the scales, you know some theory, but yet your playing still feels like stifled, this lesson is for you. What follows is a 5-part practice session that the more you practice these pieces, the more these are going to just spontaneously come out into your soloing. You're going to learn how to move better on the fretboard and also how to move better with timing. And that's the biggest issue I find, is that a lot of us have the ideas, but we haven't physically experienced what it's like to get our ideas out. So in this video, you're going to learn some practice sessions that when you go through and watch it till the end, trust me, watch the whole thing, the more you do this, the more it's going to give you the ability to be spontaneous, to be confident, to play what you want to play, and to move how you want to move. Enough of that. Just make sure you watch this guy and let me know how I did. Bye. I've seen it many times. I've been teaching for almost 2 decades now, and I totally understand what it's like to know what scale to use, to know the theory, to know what to do, but you're physically having a hard time getting your ideas out, and a lot of soloing becomes repetition between 2 notes, or you kind of get stuck in an idea and you don't know where to go. And so today we're going to learn how to practice your way out of that so that you can learn how to flow, you can get all of your ideas out, you can solo like the professionals, and you can feel a lot more confident. Part 1. Here we go. All right. The reason that you're having a hard time soloing and feeling stiff and repetitive is because you're trying to pull these ideas out of you. And when we do that, when we hyper-focus on the guitar neck and our theory, all of a sudden the music that we're playing to kind of disappears in our head, and we can't have that happen. We have to learn how to be pushed by that rhythm, to know that rhythm, and learn how to create lines physically on this guitar within that rhythm and train both hands to do it. And so part 1 is about, now don't roll your eyes here, okay? I know everyone who sees this might be like, oh my gosh, are you serious? And yes, I am. And what we need to do first is we've got to sit and listen to the rhythm and learn how to subdivide it. That's what we got to do, okay? So let's get to it. So I have a drum beat loaded, okay? This is on my looper. You can do one on a computer, or you can find one on a loop station, whatever. It's about 60 beats per minute, all right? Now, if you have a hard time soloing, and let's just see if you can do this. If you can't do this, this is where you start, all right? There's 5 sessions. Just watch the entire video, okay? Watch the entire video because it gets better. Here we go. Here's the beat. Let's just give it a listen. Okay. Now this beat has a little bit of kick drum, right? Pretty steady. The first thing you want to do is find the backbeat, the tempo, and you have to be able to count it, okay? I will say we're going to learn how to count some things today, but we're also going to learn how to stop counting, because when we get to counting, it really kind of trips us up, but we have to learn how to feel it. So here we go. So the backbeat of this drum beat is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you need to sit with this beat for a while and just let it sink in and find that backbeat, go ahead. But what you want to do is find that beat, and then you want to grab. We're going to grab an A minor pentatonic for this lesson, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of just put these beats through a pentatonic, just up and down. And so very simply, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. I'm sure you can follow along. I am alternate picking, so I can kind of get a better technique. And now what we got to do is we got to learn how to subdivide. Subdividing rhythms is what gives our solos the flow and the purpose that we want to hear and we want to play. And you'll see that as we progress. So we're going to do some subdivisions here. The first one we're going to do is the 8th note. Now an 8th note is when you take this backbeat and you cut it right in half, and it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I'm going to play that beat, right? And I'm going to count out those 8th notes. And you want to count it with me. You want to say this stuff out loud. you have to say this stuff out loud. If you expect your hands to do this, and that's 2 arms and fingers and stuff, you got to be able to do it with your voice first. It helps connect you to the moment. So we want to sound like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now we're gonna push that through the pentatonic. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. We're just going up and down that pentatonic. Now, if you can do that, great. We're going to get to our next rhythm. Our next rhythm is the swing eighth. Okay, very, very popular in music. It's the blues shuffle. It's the, and the count is 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Excuse me. What it is we've taken the and pushed it a little, so we get that gallop. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 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 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. And again, we have to sit and we have to really feel that backbeat and keep on doing these subdivisions. And like I said, if you can't do this, this is where you start. If you can do this, keep watching, don't roll your eyes. We'll get to really good stuff, but you just want to make sure you have all the ingredients. Next one is going to be the triplet. That's the fun one. Now, I will say, popping up on the screen is how I pronounce it. It's not how you spell triplet, for any person who's going to be like, that's not spelled right. And so a triplet is when you take one beat, slice into 3 pieces, and it sounds like triplet, 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 triplet. So I'm going to count it out, okay? And you're going to hear me count it out. And then as I'm counting it out, I'm going to play it through the pentatonic up and down. And it sounds like this. And you got to count with me, okay? It's triplet, 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 triplet. Now you notice right there, I ended up playing it all in one string because sometimes it's hard to get that coordination down. So if you need to go like triplet, 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 triplet right now, that's fine. You want to feel it. Our next rhythm that you have to really get down is our last one, which is the 16th note. 16th note is the fastest of them all, and it sounds like 1 E and all those names have places. You know, the E comes before the and cuts it in half. The is part of the swing eighth. So this is 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4. So I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to say it, okay? You got to say it to play it, and then I'm going to hop on the A minor pentatonic. I'm going to flow that rhythm up and down through a pentatonic. So we got 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Now, if you have a hard time doing that right now, which you want to get to, you're really, just all in one string, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. The idea is you really want to lock into these rhythms, so do whatever is comfortable. All right, so part 1 is all about feeling that backbeat, subdividing it, and learning how to kind of lean on it so that when you're playing, and you'll see when you're playing, you're always going to be leaning on the rhythm. The lead guitar player is standing on a pyramid of music, and it all starts, that foundation is with the rhythm section. So you got to learn how to trust it, lean on it, and let yourself be pushed by it, okay? So that's part 1. Now, like I said, you're going to watch this whole video. I want you to watch the whole video, but if you want to pause here and just practice this now until you get it, great. Or you can watch the whole video and practice it later. But here we go. We're going to get to part 2. All right, part 2 is about mixing and matching these rhythms. Okay, so it's why knowing part 1 is so important. I know there's going to be a couple people who watch this and kind of roll their eyes and, are you serious? And now we're on part 2. And I'm telling you, you can't do part 2 unless you got part 1. So make sure you got part 1. All right, so part 2 is mixing and matching rhythms. We have 4 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have several different rhythms to choose from. It's quarter note, eighth note, swing, triplets, and 16th. So what I'm going to do, I have a piece of paper right here, and you can do the same thing. I'm just going to write on it all different rhythms that can fit into 4 beats. So my first beat is going to be, let's see, 1 and 2 and triplet 4. Okay, so I have 1 and a 2 and triplet 4. 1 and a 2 and triplet 4. If you need to load up the backing track, you have to say it first. It's just to say it, but you want to make sure you have what you wrote down. Now you can keep it simple. This could be hard for somebody, and that's fine, however you want to do it, but you want to be able to say it. 1 and a 2 and triplet 4. 1 and a 2 and triplet 4. Okay, now you're going to take that rhythm and you're going to push it through the pentatonic, just up and down. That's all we're going to do right now. We're going to learn how to take the subdivisions, lean on that backbeat, and play it up and down and get our hands communicating. So we got 1 and a 2, sorry, triplet 4. 1 and a 2, triplet 4. 1 and a 2 and triplet 4. 1 and a 2 and triplet 4. 1 and a 2, triplet 4. 1 and a 2 and triplet 4. Okay? And you want to kind of keep on doing that until like it's frictionless, all the bumps are gone, and you can do it. If you want to slow down your tempo, slow it down. The idea is you want to subdivide and you want to push it through the pentatonic. Let me do another one, okay? Let's start off with triplet, 3, triplet, 3, and 4 enda. So triplet, 3, and 4 enda, okay? So I have triplet, 3, and 4 enda, so I'm going to load it up. I'm going to say it a couple times. Triplet, 3, and 4 enda. 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 I do want to say, if you have a hard time, moving that quickly, you can double up on some notes. You want to eventually get away from doubling up on notes, but to feel the rhythm, if you need to go like triplet, 3, and 4 enda, triplet, 3, and 4 enda, or even triplet, 3, and 4 enda, triplet, 3, and however you want to do it, okay? The idea is mix and match your rhythms. Now, when I say mix and match, you're starting to see, like, we're getting close to having like an infinite amount of possibilities. You'll see in the next session how it really gets there. But taking your time to think of all different rhythms, all different subdivisions, and mix and match and push them through pentatonics successfully is what part 2 is about. Now, again, I told you at the beginning, these are practice sessions for you to get better. It's not going to instantly make you get better, but you will be able to improvise, and you will be able to have it all flow out of you naturally the more you practice this. Okay? So, let's just do one more. Let's see, I'm going to go 1 E and 2, 3 and triplet. So 1 E and 2, 3 and triplet. Whoa. Okay. 1 E and 2, 3 and triplet. 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 And you got to be able to do it. Now, if you pick ones that are hard, you go back to doing ones that are a little bit more simple and work yourself up to this. But part 1, feeling that backbeat, saying it out loud, getting attached. Part 2 is all about mixing and matching and seeing how well you can just flow through a pentatonic. So don't pass go. This is a series of practice sessions that you got to get through. All right, let's get to part 3. All right, in part 3, like I said, you're going to now see how you really truly have infinite possibilities now in terms of practicing. And these infinite possibilities are what is going to start to pop out of your playing and soloing as long as you practice this. So part 3 is flowing those rhythms through patterns. What do I mean by that? Okay, so I have my, let's just take my first one, 1 1 and a 2 and triple it 4. That was my first example I had from last part. And so 1 and a 2 and triple it 4. So the idea here is now I'm going to pick like a pattern. I'm going to go like 1 and a 2 and triple it 4. You start off slow. I'm going to 1 and a 2 and triple it 4. 1 and a 2 and triple it 4. 1 and a 2. Sorry, 1 and a 2 and triple it 4. So you can see my pattern is like boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. And I can do that all the way through the pentatonic. And so now I picked a pattern that goes through the rhythm that I can place all the beats to, and I try and perform it all the way through like this. 1 and a 2 and triple it 4. 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 Okay, so that's like a hard one. Let's just start off with, let's see, 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4, right? Okay, so now like you can pick any pattern. Like honestly, it's hard to start off picking patterns, but you'll get the idea. It doesn't need to sound musical. It just needs to move your fingers in ways that you haven't moved them. So I'm gonna let's see, 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. Was that the rhythm I chose? Hopefully. Let's see, 1. I'm gonna picture it in my head first. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. That's just a pattern that I'm playing. It doesn't have to be music, but I kind of thought of it. You know, I got my hands on it, went slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. Now I'll go next set of strings. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. Then 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. 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 You get the idea. They can be very, very simple. You can even do it with one note at a time. I'll take the same rhythm. Like you can start off going like 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. 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 1, 2 and 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. 1 and 2. You gotta get in. You gotta get in the door somewhere, but start off simple and let your mind start to see all different patterns, like think of them and move your hands in different ways. Now, these practice sessions on this video are gonna start speeding up, but only because I know you get the point, but you wanna spend time with these, all right? So that was part 3. We're gonna get to now part 4. All right, we made it to part 4. Part 4 is my favorite one by far. It's the biggest leap. I told you earlier on that we're gonna get rid of doing numbers, of counting numbers, because if you're trying to improvise in solo and you're thinking of the numbers, like the 1 and 2, you're dead in the water. Honestly, it trips you up so bad. And so what you want to do now is play that backbeat and start to scat, you know, some rhythms, just, you know, like with ba 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 or do do do, and realize that you should be able to do it quite easily because you've been subdividing rhythms. And then you want to find that rhythm and you want to play it through your pentatonic first. You say, check this out. So I'm going to go like this. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Okay, and you can see I was moving it through. I kind of like move my fingers around a little bit in different directions, and you should be at the point where you can kind of like flow with different movements than when you first started through a pentatonic. And so you want to come up with another rhythm. Let's see. Ba, ba, ba 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 ba. And the idea here is, learn how to use a looper, but the idea here is to survive that rhythm with the pick and the fingers. If you have an intent to do something and you don't get there, but you land on a different place, but you stick with the rhythm, mission accomplished. The idea is to let the rhythm that you start creating push you through this pentatonic any which way you want, and so that your hands are learning that they have to stay with the beat and they have to survive it. So I'll do it one more time to show you, but now you just want to be able to like really get that beat on the guitar. All right, and try to involve not as many strings, but at least 3 strings, because that's where the music is. I really don't like because that's not music. We're learning how to move through, So let's do one more rhythm. Ba 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 ba. Get the idea. All right, so now start creating rhythms without the numbers. Stick to it. Make sure you get them on that guitar neck. All right, part 5 coming up. All right, we're at the last one, part 5. All parts 1, 2, 3, and 4 were all about you making sure that rhythm comes out on this instrument. You're attaching to the rhythm, you're subdividing it, you're creating rhythms and mixing and matching, and then you're improvising rhythms with just beats coming out of your mouth. And every single time you have to make sure that those show up on your guitar neck. Part 5 is about humanizing the guitar, about making it about the guitar and bringing in the slides, the bends, the hammer-ons, and the pull-offs, the things that guitar players have access to. And so this takes a little bit of pre-planning. You can take a rhythm 1 and 2 ba 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 ba, whatever, and you're going to say to yourself, okay, I'm going to try and ba 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 boom. Okay, you have to pre-plan ba 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 boom. Great. Bending on the D string, all right? So there was a bend, all right? I pre-planned this. Let's do another one with a slide, a different rhythm. Actually, the same rhythm, okay? Boom, 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 okay? Boom, boom, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm gonna slide in. Boom, 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 boom. You just need to come up with a pattern. It doesn't need to be music right now. You just need to come up with a pattern and stick to it that has a slide in it now. So you have, nope, I'm gonna slide in. Right? Okay, let's do a hammer-on. So, boom, boom, boom. That's easy. It fits right there. So on, all right? And the last one, pull off. I'm just using the same rhythm. Boom, boom, ba, 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 dum, ba. Yeah, so it's boom, 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 ba, and you get the idea here, okay? Like I said, every session here is going to speed up here, but you need to spend all the time on all of them. And so bringing in slides and all the human elements that the guitar has, and you really want to pre-plan and creating something with different rhythms, ba, 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 ba. So I'll do one more time. Let's see. Let me just think of a cool different rhythm. Let's see. Da, 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 ba, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay. Da, 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 Okay, so let's do a bend. Was that a we're attached to the rhythm and so on. And I can do slides, I can do hammer-ons, I can do pull-offs. Let's see, one more time, we'll do a pull-off. Two pull-offs. Just trying to stare off into space. All right, so the idea here is you now have all the elements to be able to practice this stuff, so as you start to solo more and improvise more, instead of getting the, now you're going to be doing like, you know, you're going to move differently, you're going to feel the beat, you're going to put the elements in. Now, you can do this with all different things. You can do this with arpeggios, you can do this with diatonic scales, anything you want. You know, I just chose a pentatonic because I know that we all kind of know it. And so the more you practice these 5 steps, and once you got one locked in, you don't have to practice it. And I mean really locked in. And you want to get to the 5th level, and you want to be able to do this any which way you want. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, that's it. And the more you do this, the more it's going to pop out into your playing automatically. You're connected with the beat, you're connected with the guitar, you're doing more stuff. I'll stop talking. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out the Patreon practice sessions if you want to do a little bit more. That's pretty much it. All right, rock and roll. Bye-bye.